What's up, family? What's up? You're back with another one. It's your girl, Janetha. Let's do it. You're back with another episode of the Report Tarot and Tools. We're going to get straight into it. My shuffle game, I'm not really going to be shuffling on camera. I did all my shuffling off of camera while I was setting up because I cut my hands up while I was cooking today. 2 fingers, but one really, really bad. So, I just got done putting peroxide on it, making sure I can heal up, and, you know, it sucks. But what we're doing right now is the Divine Masculine and a Karmic check-in. We'll do a little bit of both. So let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine right now. What energy is the Divine Masculine in? What's the energy of the Divine Masculine, please? Give me 1 or 2 cards. Okay, Indigo and Crystal Children came out. You have a bond with children in particular. You can help children who are sensitive. So the Divine Masculine is tapping into their sensitive side, and they could be nurturing their own children and children around them. This could be some of your Divine Masculines could work in childhood settings such as daycares or school system, or they're just nurturing their own children. If they're not around children at all, they're tapping more so into their own inner child, which will probably lead them to being around more children. When I started really consciously, even probably before then, I'll say even when I was subconsciously tapping into my subconscious child, that's when I got offered a job to work with children. And when I really knew what I was doing and knew I was consciously tapping in, of course, I continued to work with children. So let's continue. What else is the energy of the Divine Masculine in? Divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So the Divine Masculine, we're going to take this too because it kind of fell out from nowhere. The Divine Masculine is realizing that everything is how it's supposed to be in its perfect order right now. Even if the illusion would be that everything is out of whack, maybe, I'm not really sure where this is going. But we're going to keep going into the reading to see more. But basically, whatever, the illusion would be believing that things aren't how they're supposed to be. Obviously, what we learn in life on this journey as we heighten our senses and get deeper into the, deeper out of the matrix, basically, and deeper into spirituality, we learn that everything is as it should be. So even if we're in a sticky, wicked, a nasty situation, it's actually for our best good. We're supposed to be experiencing that particular experience for our own personal growth. So that's where the Divine Masculine is at with it. Now, the next card that came out was Relationship Harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So they're in the energy of just really releasing any type of conflict in their life, any type of hardships, any type of tumultuous situations, anything that had them stuck in like nasty, toxic routines. They're ready to drop it and just have relationship harmony in all aspects of their lives. So the Divine Masculine seems to be basically surrendering to the divine path in life. That's the energy that they're in, especially with this Divine Order card being the middle card. Give me one more card for the Divine Masculine's energy. So what's the energy of the, let's see what the energy of the Karmic is. What's the Karmic's energy? Spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. So the Karmic is also in the Divine Order feeling like they, and this is, when we're pulling this deck, I'm feeling like this is subconscious, higher self feelings. But spreading their wings and ready to soar, I believe both of them are realizing that the time is kind of being called on this union, with the Divine Order card being the significant card in this spread right now. Gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. So the Karmic is being asked to open their eyes to receive gifts from God. Now, this gift from God is basically, it's the same thing as everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion. So the gift from God would actually be the end of this karmic cycle, but they are actually being led to see this as a gift from God and not a burden. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So the karmic, deep down inside, I don't know what you guys have been seeing your karmics doing, if they're holding on to divine masculine, if they're still trying to keep it going, if they're still trying to work it out. But in the deepest pits of their hearts and souls, they know that time is up. So for some of you guys, there's going to be a group where you're seeing your karmics actually releasing it, letting it go, maybe giving those posts on Facebook that you share, and it's like, you know, you gotta know when to let it go, let it show, let it blow, let it know, you know for sure. You know, them types of posts, right? We've all made them. So some of them are going to be doing that, releasing, and you're going to see that. But for others, the other karmics who aren't releasing, because like I said, it's an inner knowing on the deepest insides of them. They know for sure that it's up. You're going to see more of a this is a shady example, but it's the best example I could give. When you see someone, and hopefully no one's ever really physically seen this, but I've never seen it. I've seen it in like movies, but someone drowning. Either someone releasing, right? Like if you can't swim, you can't swim. Now, of course, your natural instinct is going to say fight, right? Fight for whatever you can, and you grasp for it. You could be out in the middle of the ocean and you're grasping for air to keep you up, right? There's nothing to grasp for. And you know there's nothing, but your instinct is to fight for it, to grasp for nothing until you eventually drown. Or just drown. So you're going to see your karmics, for those who aren't just giving it up, you're going to see them, grasping for air. That's what it's going to look like. Frantic grasping at this point, right? And you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. So, because, why is this frantic grasping going on? Because deep down inside, you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So, the franticness would be because they're not trusting their inner knowledge. So now let's see what's going on between the two. Give me the mutual energy, please, between the karmic and the divine masculine. Mutual energy, please, between the two. Okay, so it looks like one person's in a state of healing and the other person is trying to give an offer. Now, this could also be taken as one person is healing so they can give an offer to someone new. But I'm also taking it as like the mutual energy is like basically healing up to give new offers. Give me more, please, between this mutual energy. Both in hermit mode, thinking. Both trying to hold on to their financial stability. I think even both really still holding on to each other at this point too. I'll keep holding on. Hearing that. Whoa, way too many, way too many. Both are definitely focused on money right now. Now, I don't know if they're focused on money together mutually, but we're getting the mutual energies, please. We'll see what comes out truly. I'm going to take the one that did not flip over. Okay, so the mutual energies are, this is the first thing I thought of is like, first I thought of the money that I said. So this is like both of them trying to like sneak and put their portions up. So if they like got anything together, or just if they just are well aware, like if these two have been in a relationship or been married for years, then they're well aware, and especially if they've had the same careers, they know what the other one brings in. So this is them trying to be a little bit more discreet, maybe picking up extra side gigs on the side to put extra bread up, shit like that's going on, you feel me? And this could be on both ends, the mutual energy. And if it's not that, then it's just them not being so open about the money anymore. Also looking for a way out of this particular situation. So what does the Divine Masculine want to tell Divine Feminine? We're not going to make this too long. What does Divine Masculine want to tell Divine Feminine? Okay, he wants to tell you that he's been watching you, basically, with the High Priestess. He also has some secrets that he would like to share with the High Priestess. So, but this is also indicating that he may not want to say shit. Maybe he's still just watching and holding on to his secrets. What would Divine Masculine want to tell Divine Feminine? What does Divine Masculine want to tell Divine Feminine? What does Divine Masculine want to tell Divine Feminine? Okay, so he wants to tell you that you are very strong. He sees your strength. He also wants to tell you that he is finding the strength to get his way out of the situation. What else does he want to tell him? What else does Divine Masculine want to tell Divine Feminine? Remember, these are just energies, not the actual sexual archetypes. Okay, yeah, Divine Masculine has been watching you. He wants to tell you that. He's never stopped watching you, basically. And he wants to come in with an offer. So he definitely wants to come in and make an offer. But I still see this blockage in the way with that water stream. It's like an emotional block when I see the water. This block has everything to do with him having to really take what's his and walk away. Follow the divine guidance being represented by the dung beetle leading him out. So you guys can come together and have this celebration. So that's the conundrum. But it looks like this is what he wants to talk to you about maybe the situation and why it is such a conundrum, what he's finding so difficult about this. So it's looking like because he wants to speak to you about it being difficult, that it's not basically him not wanting to leave. It's like the situation. Which I already understand. No one wants to hear that shit. But I'm just, I'm telling y'all what the cards are saying from the Divine Masculine's perspective. What does the Karmic want to say to Divine Feminine? What does the Karmic want to say? Yep, came back out. It's the first card that flipped out, so I didn't mind putting it back. This will always happen. So the Knight of Staffs. And the Ten of Cups. Clarify. Clarify the Knight of Staffs. Okay, so I think the Karmic wants to tell Divine Feminine that the Masculine is juggling more than one option. Yeah, leaving his family behind to juggle more than one option. I say that because we got the Two of Coins. So basically to let you know that even though it may look like he's coming directly to you, there is more than one option that he's juggling. What else does the Karmic want to say? Yep. The two cards that flipped over, a lot came out. So the Karmic does want to speak. So the Karmic may reach out, especially because we talked about that frantic energy. The Karmic may speak out. But yeah, the Karmic wants to tell you that the Divine Masculine is confused, has many options, and has been playing with many options for a long time. And I guess they're probably going to say they're fed up. They've thrown their hands up of it, and they're going into solitude. So now, what's the truth behind this situation? What's the true feelings of the divine masculine? What are the true feelings of divine masculine? So divine masculine is truly in a state of meditation and tapping into his intuition to figure everything out, to get the truth of the situation. So divine masculine is not really on a team. Divine masculine wants the truth. Divine masculine has been, I believe, deceived in a lot of ways to where he even has to go and dig for the truth. So that's ultimately what he wants, is the truth, so he can have a new passionate beginning in the correct direction. And that's the honest truth of the matter, which is a great space for divine masculine to be coming from. So what will be the outcome of the next week for divine masculine? Okay, so the next week, it looks like divine masculine is going to be feeling trapped and arguing. It looks like there's going to be a lot of arguments going on and him feeling trapped within the next week. How will the karmic be feeling within the next week? Woo! Hurt my hand. So it looks like the karmic's going to be in some pain the next week. Hopefully not physical. So the karmic, basically by the karmic... Okay, so that's how I'm looking at this. The karmic, by them starting arguments and leaving the masculine feeling stuck in that imprisonment energy, they're basically... See how this divine guidance is behind them? Like ignoring their divine guidance to let this go and just let, the cycle end. They're ignoring that guidance. And instead going after what they feel will best suit them. They're going after what they want. They got their eyes on the prize still. And they feel like this is going to bring them justice. So that's their energy. What will the divine feminine be going through during this week? What's the divine feminine's energy this week? Okay, so the divine feminine looks like she's in the energy of manifesting a love partnership. There could be someone coming in, divine feminine, for you. A soulmate. What else for divine feminine's energy this week? Okay, divine feminine is definitely going to be in abundance. There could be some type of financial abundance coming in for divine feminine. And a lot of spirit energy, a lot of spirit guide energy is going to be surrounded around you. So you'll have a lot of guidance. So you want to be paying attention to your messages this week. It's like it's going to be a great week for you to get messages. It may be messages surrounding your abundance as well. More for divine feminine this week. Then we'll close the reading out with like one message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Call for divine feminine, please, for this week. What will divine feminine be facing this week? Okay. Is there anything else divine feminine will be facing? What does the divine feminine need to focus on for this week? For her growth. We know something will come off of that. Sensitivity. Okay, Divine Feminine. You're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So if you feel like you want to cry, if you're watching a movie and you start to tear up. I know today I was watching the DMX Memorial. And there was plenty of times in the memorial where I teared up. I probably, like, I didn't do no hard crying, like bawling, but like tears ran down my face like a good couple times a day. And it was like just very freeing to let it go. Don't be embarrassed about it. Just cry. Like, that was my guy. I fucked with DMX heavy. He's a lot of my childhood. I was talking to a guy, good buddy, basically about X, and the thing with DMX is like he filled a big void. Like when Tupac died, and I was young, so I don't know. I really didn't really look at it like that. But when Pac died, if you look back, like there really wasn't too much popping. Pac died, and Jay-Z hadn't really popped off yet, so it was really DMX really killing. Like DMX was the top motherfucker at that time. And he was killing shit, and his run was crazy. Like, his run went for like 7 years of him killing shit. So, you know, just him, like, when anyone like that passes from the hip-hop, just genre, it really affects me, especially if it was someone that kept my childhood rocking. Like, I had to sneak out to hear for this fucking music, you know? So, yeah, I definitely had to shed some tears for the dog. But yeah, so if you're around anything that makes you feel sensitive, whether it's any type of sensitivity, honor that sensitivity. Outdoors. Go outside, Divine Feminine. Get some fresh air and connect with nature. Relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So by you being outside is where you're going to get a lot of your eureka moments. A lot of your divine guidance is going to come from you just being outside in nature. So this is what you're being guided to do. So now let's get some messages from the Divine Masculine to you. What does Divine Masculine want to tell Divine Feminine right now before we close out? Okay, so Divine Masculine. Wow, these cards are kind of stuck together. Hold up. I don't know how these cards got like this. We'll take the one that fell on the floor because that was not stuck to anything. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing. So Divine Masculine does want to let you know that he has a lot of passion for you. Give me one or two more cards for messages to the Divine Feminine from Divine Masculine, please. One or two more. Yeah. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So he just wants to let you know that, yes, he knows that this is a soul connection. One more. These are very short and sweet messages. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So some of your Divine Masculines want you to reach out to them and make the romantic gesture. And they're telling you it through this reading. Why? Because they're too nervous, I think, scared to do so. But I would advise, you know, to go outside in nature, get your divine guidance, and then maybe see what the hell you're supposed to be doing before you do that. You feel me? All right, y'all. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Karmic, whoever was on here watching this reading, I do appreciate the viewership. Make sure you guys like and hit the subscribe button, tap the bell so you can be notified when I come back on with more readings. I appreciate you guys as always, and I will be back with another reading probably tomorrow. I'm going to try to keep up with this. All right, guys. I appreciate you for watching. It's been real. It's your girl, Jen Ether. You just watched another episode of The Report, Tarot, and Tools. I'm out. Peace.